Sean, a young man, decided to leave the countryside and start a new life in a town called Brookville. He bought a small house in a quiet neighborhood and settled quickly. On his first day in the neighborhood, around 12:30 a.m., he heard a glass-breaking sound outside. He ran towards the window to see what it was. It seems like the neighbors are fighting, he thought to himself. He ignored it and went back to sleep. On the second day, he heard the same sound around 12:30 a.m., but this time, he went there without hesitating. He knocks on the door, but there is no response, even though the lights are still on. He knocked again and asked, "Hey, is everything okay?" But this time, the couple stopped arguing. Thinking they may have figured it out between the two, he turned around and went back to his house. Then he saw the neighbor across the street, staring at him through the window. Since it was too late, he went back to his house. Just as expected on the third day also, Sean heard his neighbors arguing around the same time, 12:30 a.m. But this time he called the police and told them, "Hello, my neighbors are fighting, and I heard glass-breaking noises. I'm scared that something might have happened. Can you come and check on them?" Then the police asked what your address. He told them his address is 221B, Nile Street, Brookville. After being silent for a while, the police told Sean to lock his house and go to sleep. Sean was surprised by the response. Then suddenly, he heard a shooting sound from the neighbor's house. Without wasting a minute, he decided to take things into his own hands. He took his baseball bat and ran to the house of the neighbor across the street. He banged on his door, asking for help. Then a man opened the door. He asked, "What's the problem, young man?" "It's late." Then he said, "I heard a shooting sound from my neighbor's house. I think we should go and check it out." The man looked at Sean, shocked. He asked with a trembling voice, pointing his finger,